Hey pilots, welcome to another exciting episode of Robots Domination, a series of helpful gameplay tutorials designed to help highlight the tactics and strategies that I use to help tip the scales in my favorite game, War Robots. Each episode will feature a handful of battles along with helpful commentary that'll provide insight as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I'm your host, Gotchure Beacons, and I've been playing this awesome game for a few years now, and I've learned a few tricks along the way that I'd love to share with y'all. You'll notice that although my hangar is fairly basic and at lower levels, I've been able to climb it up to Expert League. So I believe that you'll find my tactics will help you do more with less, which can be very helpful with today's economy in the game. I should also mention that this is my second account, so don't let my career profile stats fool you. This is actually my baby account. But it sends a great message to pilots who feel they need to chase the current meta in order to be competitive in battle, because you don't. Wise gameplay can usually overcome any fancy gimmick. A death button is a great example. It can still melt just about any build, and its heritage stems all the way back to nearly the beginning of the game. It's all about knowing when to use it and how to use it. So, without further ado, I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episodes while I walk you through my gameplay tactics and share with you my mindset in battle. I hope you find it entertaining, helpful, and fun to watch. I think you will. Let's start by taking a good look at the hangar. We got Frick and Frack, my Death Button Raven and my Russian Death Button Raven. And then we got the General, my beautiful Tread of Fury. And then we got Reaper, my Avenger Bulwark. And we got Buzzkill, my Spark Scorch Mender. My bots are at level 6 and my weapons are all level 9. I'm currently an Expert 2. I'm calling this battle a game of inches, and boy is it ever. Enjoy this one, guys. Enjoy my friends in this background and status as they play their super cool song, Woodish. I'll have a link to their website on my description of this battle here. So, this is Springfield. And before I go into the game, I want to just say one thing. You know, matchmaking has been one of those things that has been kind of a sore spot for a lot of pilots out there in a lot of different leagues and that sort of thing. And I want to just say right now, on the record, I love Expert 2. This is one of the most balanced league levels I have ever seen. You see my battles on a regular basis. I try to record as many as I can and put them up here for my tutorials, and you'll see at the end of almost every battle, experts and masters, experts and masters. And you know what? It just doesn't get any more balanced than that. I've never seen lopsided battles. Occasionally you're going to have a tanker or someone who doesn't quite bring it in battle, but you know what? I really am happy to be right where I'm at, and I hope everyone that plays this battle and plays this game finds a level that really works for them. But I'll tell you what, matchmaking at the expert level is about as good as I've ever seen it, as long as I've ever been a pilot. On to the battle. So, I took the General out. He watched over there, and he was watching what the guys were doing. Now I'm taking Frack over here with this guy. This is a battle of inches. It's a battle of trying to make the most out of each little opportunity. And right now, I'm trying to eke over here and get this. I'm going to get really close. That, by the way, that Lance, he's done a great job of becoming a general. But you also notice that he's got backup, and everyone's playing really, really well. Again, back to that balance thing. I'll tell you what, Expert has a bunch of great pilots in it. These aren't fancy bling bots. These are just good pilots with good sound tactics. And that's what they're using. They're using tactics and strategy and positioning and posturing to win the battle. They're not relying on special fancy gimmicks. They've got weapons that everyone can get. Okay, so I'm going to take Frick over here. Took that guy out. I'm going to liberate this center beacon here. I'm also going to get, unfortunately, have to be exposed to some data. I probably could have been a little bit sneakier on where I positioned Frick, but, you know, no matter where you go, they've got guys that know how to take those Hydras and fly them out. This is a sacrifice run. I can't do anything. I thought I might throw a little more spray in that guy's direction. But, man, I'll tell you what, that guy is holding up over there. That Lance in the corner, buddy, you're in red over there. You're doing a fantastic job. I'll just tell you that right now. You are doing a great job over there monitoring that back corner and keeping it pretty well surveyed. So, I've got Buzzkill. He buzzes, then he kills you. And with a 600-meter range, I'm going to take that guy out easy. And I ain't done. I'm going to take Buzzkill over there, too, because that guy over there is going to liberate that center beacon, or he's going to try. So I'm going to try to get positioned here, and right about now I gotta get this guy, because I can't let him cap that one. It's a game of inches. And that's the thing, is every little one here, look at that, just by an inch there, I saved that one. I saved earlier in the game with the general, I saved a guy that was getting ready to cap that center one too. And just took that guy out just before I got wasted. A game of inches. And just barely got that guy before he was getting ready to liberate that. And right now we're just trying to keep him, trying to keep that 3-2 advantage over them. So now it's a matter of this guy. He's going to try to get over there. That Inquisitor with the Ember, they're tough. And so I'm going to try to take that guy down and keep him occupied. But unfortunately, he's not by himself. There is another red. See that guy there? That Hayachi? He's going over there too. So I got to try to get to him. But you know what? Game of inches again. We've got a pretty healthy lead on the beacon bar. And it's getting down to 2 minutes. So I'm going to go over here. I don't think they're going to be able to do much, but I'm going to try to keep this guy from going anywhere. And if anything else, that's all I really need to do. I don't have to liberate that beacon behind him. I have to keep him pinned down and keep him from not running away and going anywhere. I want to be almost like a little bit of a bait like this. Let him get me. I don't care, because by doing that, it kept him locked in there. He can't go anywhere. And if you look at the beacon bar, it's just about done. This green banner is coming in moments here. And that was a great game of inches. All right, guys, so hope you learned something there. Just try to keep it close. Try to take advantage of every little advantage you can, because this is such a balanced matchmaking out there in expert. Make sure you're taking advantage of every little inch that you can get to keep that little advantage going. And by doing that and staying on top of every little advantage point there, you're going to do it. So great pilots on both sides. Good. Look at this. Experts and masters. Nothing but experts and masters. No much lower, no much higher. What a great balance in this battle. If you see your name, thanks for the game. That was a fun one. I'm calling this battle Timing is Everything. And boy, is it ever. Stick around. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, War. Definitely perfect for this gameplay. And so this is Dead City. I take my general over to this berm, this little slope hill. From up here, I can monitor the center beacon. I can obviously monitor the right alleyway or hallway there. Anyone that wants to come down and try to threaten that beacon, I've got him pegged. So it's a good place. Now, I've also noticed something else. I just tried to chunk away this guy with his shield and hardly did anything, which tells me a lot about the host of people I'm in with. So, and Expert 2, you know, you can be matched up with other experts and masters, and sometimes if there's not enough people around, you could be thrown in with champions. And there are some experts and some masters out there that, you know, hey, they still have high level, and this is part of my timing thing, they still have high level bots. I've lost connection there, but luckily I regained it before anyone could pick me off. You know, this is part of the challenge when you're playing this game and you need an online connection. If you have bad connection, sometimes it can really be lousy, where you could be having a good game and you lose connection. Well, I'm playing right now in an area where I may lose connection. Oh, there it is again! Oh, but luckily, no one was firing at me at the time. So, you know, I try to always keep my bots in a position where if someone's firing at me, I'm probably going to dodge their shot anyhow. So even if I were to lose connection here, I'm about as protected as I'm going to get. I can quickly drop down, but I try to be mindful of that. I think they're going to nail me on this one. Yeah, I didn't make it past that one. So now I'm taking Frick out. My Death Button Raven. I'm going to erase that guy. I'm going to erase that guy. So even though I lost connection several different times, luckily it didn't really have that big of an effect, and it probably was going to be taken out pretty quickly anyhow with that guy with the aphids. Good thing. So now I'm going to try to get this guy, and look how much I'm not doing any damage. So again, I think this is a connection issue, because there's no way a death button could have no effect on a guy like that. Looks like my guy got picked off, and I'm going to go out there and see if I can take some more guy out here. We're all the way back at their spawn beacon, so that's pretty amazing. I got a really good crew on my team, and we're able to do pretty good. So this is Frack, my Russian Death Button Raven. I'm going to try to pick up that guy, and hey, look at that. Already. The green banner. So great hustle on my side for getting the beacons and keeping them green, keeping them blue. Good battle And I just had some lucky timing there with the disconnect, that it didn't cost me a lot over there with the general. But luckily, that's a pretty good sweet spot for him. He doesn't take a lot of fire, but he can do a lot of support, so it was really great to have some good timing on my side there. So if you see your name, thanks for the game. It was a great battle. Peace out, guys. I'm going to call this battle Containment Zone. This has got a great lesson for squad battles, guys. So pay attention. Take some notes here, guys. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, November. It's got a great sound to it. So this is Springfield. Springfield has a couple of different spawn configurations. Sometimes you're up here, though, on the platform, I call it. So when I open up on the platform, I open up with the general. I go right up to this building here, and use this as a sentry post and basically monitor and support that far field center beacon. Anyone heading over to it, I can support it. Now, obviously, I'm not on a one-man band. There's got to be other people, too. I've got a guy next to me with Tulumbas. Those have a 500-meter range. They can reach over there, too. And then we had another general who went all the way over and capped that one. Bravo to that man. So now, let's talk about the title to this. I'm calling it Containment Zone. You can run Springfield and actually create a containment zone by having 3 mates in this area, basically guarding your spawn beacon, and then have 3 other mates cross the field. Watch this, how I beat this guy. A, teamwork. B, I tucked right up against that thing and hit my target point. My target point mid-chest. So his Terrans were shooting my chest, which was always submerged just a little bit behind cover. And that's what I did. So, back to the strategy here. This is almost a textbook winning formula strategy, if you can pull it off. It's a containment zone. And what you do, again, you have 3 mates here guarding spawn, because you need to have 3 guys guarding here. But the other 3 cross the field, go over and take the far rear by the dam, and then go and grab center. And then if you have 3 walking together, and this is the important thing, you got to have lots of firepower walking as a pack. But if you can have a pack of 3 going across to get the center field beacon, and then continuing over, you're going to create a containment zone where the Reds are almost trapped at their spawn. They can't make it across the 2 little bridges to our spawn area because we have 3 people there kind of guarding it. So they really can't press in. And obviously, as we're dying, we are respawning right there. The only other place for them to go is across the valley. And if you have 3 mates that are here and basically making their way toward that back rear red beacon where I'm facing right now, it's hard for them to get across. So you have 3 here and 3 there. You don't have to be at all 3 beacons to guard them, right? You just have to basically create this containment zone where they can't get out of it. And then they're basically trying to get out of their spawn, and you are shooting ducks you're shooting fish in a barrel. And that's a perfect textbook strategy for Springfield. And that guy, he had a little bit of lag, and all of a sudden he popped out in front of me. But we are in the process of creating this containment zone. I am going to stay here because I see I have 2 mates that are over there right now. So we have our 3 mates here, and a 4th one then, and we have a 3rd one that's going to be going over there. So you have 2 mates over there that are going to go after that spawn beacon, not that spawn, that far rear by the silo, and we have 3 guys here. And right now, we have created a containment zone for the Reds. They can't get out of their spawn. And by holding them here, where are they going to go? Nowhere. They got nowhere to go. They can't come toward me. They're going to face me and 2 of my mates. They can't go across over there to that beacon over there because I have 2 or 3 mates over there. And if you can create that containment zone, it is the perfect winning formula for Springfield when you have this spawn configuration. And we're just finishing the job right now. These poor Reds, they have no shot. No way to get out. And there you go. Containment zone. If you can create that on Springfield in this configuration, this spawn configuration, you can. It's a great way to go. Just look at the pilots on both sides. You have masters and experts on both sides. I didn't get a lot of damage. This is all about a strategy and positioning. There wasn't a big span from high to low on our damage. It looks like they had a couple of pilots on that side that didn't do so well, but hey, they had plenty of rank. they had plenty of ability. For whatever reason, they just weren't able to pull it out. So hey, if you see your name in this one, this is a good lesson. Take some notes on that one. Try to create that containment zone when you're running in full squads. It's definitely easy to do. If you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out, guys. Well, friends, that just about wraps it up for another episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and are able to take something you learned and use it in battle. I add content to my YouTube channel almost daily, so please stop by when you're able and check out the fresh new material. Or just click on an old episode and maybe catch another tip that'll help you up your game. If you like what you see, please tap on the red subscription button and then tap the bell to be notified when new episodes are released. It would also be helpful if you could make a comment about the video, whether it's an example of how the episode helped you, or maybe additional advice to help elaborate on the tactics I shared, or even constructive comments that'll help clarify something I might have missed. It's all good and greatly appreciated. Finally, this game is full of challenges and can create frustration for some who are simply trying to have fun with this awesome game. My goal is to provide you all with helpful information and help reduce the frustration and increase the fun. So, if you feel these videos are helping you, please share them with a friend, someone who you think might benefit from them. Well, that's about it for today, guys. As always, keep them blue out there, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. Make sure you're having fun, though, because if you're not, you're doing it wrong. I love you all for your support. Play well. Peace out.